Imagine Earth as a spaceship, not a metaphor, a real vessel floating through space with limited resources and a need for careful steering. Back in 1968, futurist Buckminster Fuller called it Spaceship Earth. And today, that spaceship has a cockpit, complete with dashboards, alarms, and autopilot settings. But here's the big question. Who's actually flying the ship? You've probably heard of the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, 17 global objectives like end poverty, climate action, quality education. Great ideas, right? Almost nobody would disagree. But those big picture goals are just the surface. Underneath is something far more pernicious. A system of 231 technical indicators, numbers, data points, thresholds, used to measure progress. Each goal gets translated into specific metrics that are tracked in real time. For example, no poverty becomes percent of people living on less than $2.15 a day. Climate action becomes, are emissions staying within the 1.5 degrees centigrade pathway? Here's how the control system functions. A goal is set, like zero hunger. That goal gets turned into a measurable indicator. Constant surveillance gathers data. Satellites, financial records, digital devices. The data is compared to a reference value, a number that marks the danger zone. If a threshold is crossed, automated actions kick in, like taxes, pandemics, restrictions, or behavioral nudges. Sounds efficient, right? But here's the twist most people don't see. The reference values, the exact numbers that trigger those automated responses that can and do cost human lives, are set by people you didn't elect. They're designed by technocrats in globalist organizations, not your local government, not democratic assemblies. And once those numbers are set, the system appears to run on autopilot. But really, it's flying itself based on someone else's programming. Even more concerning, these thresholds don't just trigger technical changes. They create moral pressure. If your carbon score is too high, you're not just wasteful, you're unethical. If your community's social cohesion metric dips, systems can restrict speech or access automatically. The system wraps control in the language of morality. You're not being forced, you're being saved by algorithms that know best. And while today this is under the control of misanthropic deep state and the NWO set, tomorrow it will be under the complete control of artificial intelligence if it is not already. And as AI systems are on the cusp of becoming autonomous, this control grid system, foolishly set up by malevolent elites, it will soon be out of their control in short order unless we expose this system and stop it. This is the evil genius and the danger of Spaceship Earth today. The control system feels scientific, automatic, objective. These United Nations and NWO objectives sound so altruistic until you read the fine print. Behind the dashboards are dark human decisions, hidden in complexity, shielded by data, immune to debate, and they are programming the AI system that no one may be able to control. The ship isn't flying itself. Someone or something is at the controls. You have to know your enemy to defeat your enemy. But most of humanity is still blind. We are still in a democide, and most don't even know what that word means. Isn't it about time we did?